Hey everybody, it's Roya. Today painting represent this beautiful Richard Feynman's quote for me, which I'm gonna butcher in a minute. But the reason that it reminds me of this particular thing is the fact that this painting is strongly backlit, so it's supposed to be a silhouette had it not been for equally as a strong environmental lighting, which would kind of play against this lighting, and they would diffuse each other and result in a flat one-dimensional kind of look, as opposed to more dimensional look of a naturalistic painting. And the quote that I'm referring to is about Richard Feynman's being asked whether a scientist could enjoy the natural beauty of a word as much as a naive person, and he's responding in a sensible manner, as he often does, and saying that a natural beauty of a flower will not be disappeared if you know the science behind it, and in fact it would add to the dimensionality of beauty that this flower could represent for that person with that knowledge, which I do think it's perfectly representative of aesthetic pursuits in general, because when you analyze a figure, you might not be as impulsively impressed by the first look of it, because you're diving deeper into the intricacies of that particular figure. So it might represent some kind of flaws that you wouldn't have catched by the first look, but it would add depth into your appreciation of that thing, and by extension it would add to the dimensionality of the knowledge of that thing for you, and if I do my job well, for the viewer as well. And back to the lighting point is the fact that the aesthetic and scientific appreciation are not contradictory, and they do not have to necessarily present you with a flat look if you play them off of each other with a variation of dimension that is it's a nuance inbuilt in every natural thing, and kind of in every kind of situation psychologically that you will encounter on a day-to-day basis. So the point of the painting would be, if those light sources would play off of each other with certain distance, they would present themselves in a flat look, but with balance in variation of distance, they could result in the more two-dimensional look. So we gotta pursue that with painting it.